Good evening. My name is K.R. Rachana, working as a Dean Training and Placements of SRK Engineering College at Bhimavaram. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate B. Hemasirisha of 4th CSC, and because she got selected as an intern in Walmart. You know that this is an esteemed organization, and because of her success, the other students of our SRK Engineering College, they would like to interact with her. So the next session is going to be interactive session for 10 to 15 minutes. So they are going to interact with her. I think this session will be useful for all the students of our campus because they are also trying for very good opportunity in future.
So happy to see you placed in a product-based company. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have a few questions for you to get guidance and support for a better future. When did you start your preparation and how did it went on?
Actually, I have started my preparation in the second year. I have started doing some coding problems daily, like taking one coding problem and solving that. Even if it take 2 days or 3 days, I have started like that and going on like that. Upon certain stage, I have some command on that. I have gained some command on that. Like whenever I see a problem, I got a quick grasp like how to solve that. In that way, by keeping consistent practice, I have gained a lot of command on the topic.
How did you get to know about this internship, or how did you apply for it?
Yeah, actually, there was some post in our TNP cell group. Like there is some hiring challenge for women of 2021 batch and 2022 batch. So I saw that and applied that. It's actually a hiring challenging date to complete platform. There are many hiring challenges in that. It is particularly for women people. So for 2022-21 batch it is FTE full time role and 2022 batch it is intern. So in day to complete platform I have applied for that.
What might be the best language for competitive programming?
For competitive programming, C++ is known as the best language because of the speed. It can be solved efficiently. Any program can be solved efficiently. So, not only that, any language you choose, try to make that efficient by making efficient algorithm. Not the language is not only the factor which proves the competitive programming efficiency. Whatever code you write it efficiently. The algorithm should be efficient. That's the main thing in competitive programming.
And what is the role of internships and mini projects in this journey?
Yeah, internships are very useful to get a real-time experience because internships make you get a lot of knowledge even if you are studying before going for a real job. So by doing internships you get so much experience of how the real corporate world will be. What are the challenges you get doing that, and by doing that you will even before going for a real job you will get so much experience, so it would be very easy for you once you get into your job. And also certifications, doing right certifications and that too of trending technologies make you very good in terms of selecting for the jobs. Like many companies will select you fast if you do good certifications and good internships. So that play a very good role in selection.
What is the best way to prepare a resume?
Okay. First of all, your resume should be short and to the point. Most of the resumes are only one page or if not second page. Okay, whatever you write, mention if you do a project, mention the technologies you have done in that, and try to do projects of good technologies, like doing small projects using HTML and CSS, which even a school child can do. That doesn't matter. Okay, whatever you project, do a good project, and also the skills you add, the certifications you add, be true to that. Whatever you write in the resume, you are responsible for answering that question, because interviewer may ask any question from that. So you should be ready for answering them.
Out of all the candidates, what is the thing that differs you the most from others to pursue such a higher package?
Okay. First of all, being consistent with what we do because many people have skill, and if they lack the practice and lack consistency, many people will forget. Because so consistency is the one main thing, and in interview we have to be as much communicative, as much interactive as possible, because that is the only way where interviewer know what you know. Even if you mention all the skills in resume and you don't speak in the interview, that seems like a lame skills. So you have to express yourself as much as possible. Try to be as much interactive as possible. Communication skills play a very good role in interviews for getting selected. And also, along with that, you should be technically strong.
I think your resume play a main role in campus placement. What made your resume strong?
Doing good projects of latest technologies, and also many courses which will actually add a value. Many people do courses which like conducting 2-day workshops and getting certificates, adding all those certificates. That doesn't make sense, because that will eventually know that you don't get any knowledge from that 2-day workshops. Everybody knows that. So add what adds value, like do courses which are very important, like which gives you knowledge. Adding all those courses and express yourself. Your resume is the first thing which the interviewer sees even before seeing you. So that makes the interviewer feel sense like this is the right candidate. So a resume should be very clear and very up to the point, and should be very good, like new technologies and all should be there.
What are the major factors we have to include to pursue a higher package job in product-based company?
First of all, you should have strong data structures and algorithm skills, because many product-based companies see for the efficient use of these, and along with that, do maintain a good CGPA, because many companies put an eligibility criteria, CGPA as an eligibility criteria. So if you go on doing projects on higher technologies or doing any courses, and if you neglect the academics, that will make you miss some of the chances. So along with preparing this, you should maintain all this also.
And how is your interview experience, and how is the selection process went on?
Yeah, the selection process is very smooth. It's of 2 rounds in the interview. The first round is a technical interview comprising of CS fundamentals. It's a 1 hour long interview. So they covered all the topics from CS fundamentals like computer networks, OS, DBMS. So what basically they are seeing is how strong these people are in the basics, because without knowing how a computer works, how the internal system works, how can they code efficiently. So that is seen. And also in the second round, it's a hiring manager and HR round. There they see what projects we have made and what are the challenges in that. And also along with that, main thing what you should remember if you are going to interview for a company is know about the company. That's the main thing, because that makes the interview come to your sense like you are actually interested in joining the company. So knowing about the company, the projects they have made will add, they are like brownie points to impress the interviewer.
Between hard work and smart work, what do you choose and why so?
Of course, smart work, because working hard without putting our focus on that and straining continuously will not give good results. And if you work smartly, even if you work for 1 hour or 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, do it with full focus and take breaks in between. That keeps you refreshed and you will get ideas faster. So smart work is better.
Many companies are saying that there is a skill gap between academics and recruitment. So how did you overcome that gap and get a good job?
Okay, first of all, whatever there are in academics, we should learn that. We should not skip that. And after that, in this day by day, many technologies are coming. So we should keep ourselves updated with that. Whatever the current trends and whatever the current requirements of the companies, we should see that and we should try to learn that. In that way, we'll keep ourselves updated, and whenever a recruiter comes, if you have knowledge of the trending technology, they will prefer you more than other people. So in that way, have prepared latest technologies, and also academics should also be given value.
Across this journey, what are the obstacles that you have been faced and how did you overcome them?
Okay. When I started my preparation, it went on very good for some days, and upon that, I came into some plateau state where I was not able to solve any problem. Whatever problem I have started, it was stuck in between. So in that stage is very important because many people will drop out in that stage. But we should be confident. We should believe in ourselves and try more. We should see where we are failing, and we have to rectify that. We have to try why we are failing and that what are the ways how we can solve that. Like doing in this process, we will learn many things. Like if even if you don't know something, after you learn, the next time you see a similar problem, you will get really happy. So because you will get ideas quick. So even if there are obstacles, don't see them as obstacles. See them as some learning stage. That will definitely motivate you.
What are the certifications that you have done, and what is the role of certifications in resume?
Okay, I have done some certifications in languages like Python and some from technologies like machine learning. They helped me a lot to get the knowledge about that because in most of the interviews they ask about those certifications and what I have learned. Because in many companies they are actually applying them. All these technologies are very mandatory today, and so if the recruiter feels like you already have that knowledge, they will feel that they will also come to you feel like you're passionate about learning. Because in any organization we should not be static, we should be ready to learn anything. That shows your interest in learning.
And now you have a job in your hand.
Yeah.
What are your future plans?
Okay, before I go to my internship, I would like to even do some projects and increase my knowledge in many other technologies, so that would really help me do better in my internship.
Finally, what is the difference between service-based companies and product-based companies?
Okay, while coming to service-based companies, they'll see whether you can code or not. So coding is enough because they don't deal with a large number of people generally. But when it comes to product-based company, they will deal with high amounts of data. So they expect us to write a code which is as efficient as possible. So writing code is not enough. Writing efficient code is enough. Is actually important.
Any suggestions for your juniors?
Yeah, what I say is keep on applying for the jobs because opportunities are many. This is you who have to search them. Our training and placement cell are actually so much cooperative. They are posting so many job openings daily. Please go on and apply that. And also follow many career pages of the companies and follow YouTube channels and LinkedIn pages. Because in LinkedIn also you get a chance to communicate directly with the professionals working in that field. So you'll get how to prepare or how to increase our knowledge on what technologies you can learn. So that would be really helpful to you. And consistently keep on practicing. Be consistent. Even if you don't get it today, don't leave that. Try to improve and be consistent. That's it.
It's a pleasure having conversation with you.
Yeah,
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Thank you so
spending more
much.
time.
Thank you so much.
Dear students, hope you have enjoyed this session. Sirisha has answered very well to the questions raised by her juniors. The main objective of these sessions is to motivate other students also. I hope you will be utilizing the suggestions given by Sirisha. We would like to highlight one more important thing. If any student or if any achievement is there, then please bring it to the notice of our TNP cell so that the other students will also come to know about your achievement. They will consider it as a role model so that other students will also bring some achievements to our campus. Thank you so much.